I need a break.
Hi, I'm Shreya.
And I'm Seher. And let's take a break.
Welcome back, everyone. So we finished our 20th episode. So you know what that means. It is time for our Take a Break episode. And because it's the month of February, it's the month of love. So that's what we're going to be talking about today. What we like about it and other stuff.
Love in different forms, like movies and songs and books.
Yeah.
Our favorite tropes. No past experiences.
No, none of that.
No. We're going to talk about our favorite books. I will talk about my favorite books.
Yeah, because I don't
Shreya is exempt from this topic.
I'm illiterate.
She will talk about her favorite TV shows.
Yeah.
And then our favorite songs, our favorite movies, and then the tropes we love in those.
Yeah.
So, what do you want to cover first?
You start off with your favorite book.
Okay. I think my favorite romance writer of how many I've read so far has to be hands down Emily Henry. I've read 3 of her books, and all of them are just, I don't know how to even describe it. Like, her stories are so real. Like, you can generalize those books with, like, you know, Grumpy Ex Sunshine or Enemies to Lovers, Best Friends to Lovers, but it's so much more deeper than that. Like, the characters, they all have such meaningful different backstories, and then you just you can't help but fall in love with them. Like, your heart aches for those characters, and it's just so good. Like, all 3 of her books I've given 5 stars.
It's all modern, right? Like,
yeah,
okay,
they're all modern stories. Like, one of them, I think, People We Meet on Vacation, was about 2 best friends who take a vacation every year together, and they're always dating different people. But then one drunken night on one of their vacations, they try to hook up, but it doesn't happen, or like somebody realizes, oh my god, we're gonna ruin our friendship, so they don't see each other for like 5 to 7 years, and then they, you know, their paths cross again, and she's nervous about seeing him and all of that. Like, but it doesn't feel like, you know, a घिसी पिटी kahani ki this is something like, you know, I already know, I've seen it so many times, I know how it's gonna end. You know, you always know how it's gonna end, that they're gonna end up together, but how they reach that point is what makes the story.
Yeah,
it is so good. Like, both of their insecurities, like their miscommunication of what he was thinking about her, what she was thinking about him, and all of that is just, oh my god, it is so great. She's by far my favorite.
What are the titles that she's wrote? So that's one of them.
People We Meet on Vacation, Beach Read. Beach Read is the book that was set in Sagatuck that we went to. And then Book Lovers. She wrote another book called Happy Place that I read last year. I didn't really like it that much. And then this year, another one of her book comes out, Funny Story, which is also set in Michigan.
Okay. Isn't the book, what's it, book read? What is it?
Book Lovers?
Book Lovers. They're both authors, right? Is that a different
They're
one?
both, one of them is a literary agent, the other one is an editor.
Okay.
So they work in the same industry, but they're rivals.
Okay.
Or like, the first time they met, they had, like, she didn't like him, or he was really standoffish, so she's like, oh, he hates me, and then I'm gonna work against him. But then
they fall in love.
Rest is history.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's cute. Yeah, I could not read it.
Yeah. But if I were to tell you, you would listen to it.
Yeah, if you tell me, I would listen. But just reading it just aches. I hate the miscommunication trope.
Yeah, me too.
Just because, like, a lot of K-dramas and other stuff have that. And it's like, just talk to each other. But I guess miscommunication happens in real life too, in IRL.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's realistic, but it's so irritating.
But I'm not reading it reading a book to be realistic. I want to escape my reality.
Yeah.
So give me something that doesn't happen in my real life.
Yeah, miscommunication.
Yeah.
Let go of that.
Mhm.
That's enough.
Yeah.
But without that, I think that's really cute. I love reading stories online, like the Instagram account, The Way We Met.
Oh yeah.
I love reading those kinds of little stories about like real people meeting and stuff.
Yeah.
And if someone wrote a book on their love stories, I still wouldn't read it. Let's be real, I wouldn't read it, but I love like
because it's like
the
a
story.
short description of.
Yeah.
If I were to give you the blurbs of all the romance books I read, I think you would just read that and be content with it.
And be happy.
Yeah.
But like I don't need to read the whole thing. Do you get like giddy when you're reading it, or like what's the?
Yeah, if the characters are written really well, then yeah.
Like
exactly. I do giggle sometimes. It makes me blush. I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet.
I know.
It gives me the chills.
I love that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it when it's cute stuff and none of the sex in it. Yeah. I hate reading that.
I mean, it doesn't even though all not all, like most of the books I read, because they're all adult romance books and like, even the fantasy books, it's not the sex part that's appealing. It's how you reach there.
Yeah.
And the slow burn. Reading the fantasy books, like the 800, 900 pages books I've read, has made me realize that, okay, I also like slow burn. Earlier, I was like, oh, slow burn is just too boring, right? Just do it and be done with it. But that's not, I mean, it's the journey, not the destination.
Yeah.
That's enjoyable. So
like I wouldn't want to watch something or read something where immediately the first thing they do is like hook up.
Yeah, no.
And I'm like, what?
That feels disgusting to read.
Yeah.
Like I feel like I don't know these characters well. I just know this is a private matter.
Yeah.
I should not be witnessing
this. I don't know, you guys. I don't like okay, this is the present moment, and then but in the past this is what happened. I'm like, can we just start with the past? Why did you have to catfish me?
Oh, you don't like the back and forth timeline jumps?
No, I don't.
Okay. Then you won't like a lot of books that I read. Like what? So the Happy Place is like that. It's like it's a second chance romance about a couple who broke up, and we don't know why they broke up, and we don't know what happened, but like there's history. So you read a few chapters in the present where they have to act like they're still together because they haven't told their best friends, but you also read about how they were getting together and then they were together and then all of that. So
I don't know. I mean, like I wouldn't know. I haven't read any.
Sometimes it depends on how well it's written.
Yeah,
it all depends on that.
Yeah, I mean, TV shows I don't mind, I guess. But even then, like the TV shows I watch don't have that too. There's no back and forth.
There is.
Not in the ones I watch.
The K-drama we were watching, 25-21.
Yeah, but that's like barely anything. That's barely anything. You're always in the past.
Yeah.
Like the love story is from there. When you get to the front, like the beginning, there's just a kid like talking about her mom. But the main premise is like always the past.
Yeah.
But there are shows and movies out there where it's like equal. I hate seeing that. I'm like, can we just focus on one thing? Yeah. I only care about the past. I want to know how they got together and they're together.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, what else do you have? What movie is it?
So,
what movie did you pick?
I have a few. Quite a few. So the first, okay, so I was like, we can talk about our favorite Shah Rukh Khan movies and then like other movies in general.
Okay.
So I think my favorite, one of my recent favorites, like I would have not picked this like a few years ago, but right now it has to be Mohabbatein.
Okay.
Have you seen it?
No.
Do you know anything about it?
No.
Oh.
Oh wait, I know that he wears glasses in it.
And plays the violin.
Yeah. And there's 3 other guys, and one is really hot.
Which one? Uday Chopra?
No.
Right? I don't know the other two guys' name though.
You don't know their names?
No.
The one with the really nice hair. I have a thing for hair. Like,
is he the fair one? The other two, they're both fair. And
yeah.
tall.
The cute one.
Okay, Google him.
Oh my god. Okay, talk about something while I'm...
Okay, so that movie I think I really like. And then, and it has Amitabh Bachchan and Aishwarya Rai.
Yeah, I know. I've never watched it though.
You should. I'll make you watch it. Just for the songs. And Shah Rukh Khan.
It is. Jimmy
Shergill?
Yeah.
He is hot.
Love him.
Yeah.
He is bae.
Mm-hmm. His story was really tragic.
Oh.
I thought he wasn't gonna get his happy ending, but he did.
Like, look at him.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he has a tragic love story?
Yeah. So this movie has like 3-4 tropes in it all at once. There are 4 couples, right?
Yeah.
So all of them have like a different kind of love story.
Okay.
Uday Chopra and what's her face, Shamita Shetty are like enemies to lovers. They hate each other. They have this like banter. They're all of that, but then they fall in love. Jimmy Shergill falls in love with this woman who he sees at the railway station waiting for someone, and it turns out she's a widower. Oh, she's a widow. Why do I keep saying widower? She's a widow who has a son, but her father-in-law thinks that so her husband was in the army who died, but her father-in-law is in denial. So he still thinks that his son is gonna come back, and she keeps pretending to be like the lawful waiting wife for her husband, and but she falls in love with him, with Jimmy Shergill, because he liked her. So he went and talked to her, went to the children's hospital she works at. He pretended to hurt his hand and actually hurts his hand.
Stupid.
And then he goes to her house to teach piano to her son and everything. They fall in love, but then at the end, Amrish Puri is like, okay, fine, go. I'll let you go. I accept that my son is dead. You can go live your life. You don't have to stay in my house. And then the other pair are like their childhood friends. He loves her, but she's after another guy. But then she finally realizes that, no, this guy is the one for me. And then Shah Rukh Khan and Aishwarya Rai's thing is like, Aishwarya Rai died. She committed suicide because Amitabh Bachchan didn't let her run away with Shah Rukh Khan. And then Shah Rukh Khan comes back to the school to teach Amitabh Bachchan a lesson about love, that, just parampara is not everything. Like the dialogue from the movie, discipline and honor and all of that, because he runs a all boys boarding school. So he's like, yeah, and love is for the weak, and this not going to give you anything, and blah, 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 blah. So he doesn't let the boys also interact with the other girls and everything. So, but these 3 guys try to, go out into the town, and they all fall in love, and they're like, you'll be rusticated from the college. But Shah Rukh Khan is the one who comes in and teaches them about love. Love is great. Yeah. And then he's like, I'm the one your daughter fell in love with, and you took her away from me because you wouldn't let her come with me. She took her own life. Oh. Because Aishwarya is like, if I can't be with him, I'll die.
Oh my god.
Which is stupid, but, and then he keeps hallucinating her all throughout the movie, Shah Rukh Khan. So, but then Amitabh Bachchan finally realizes his mistake. So he's like, okay, fine. I will accept love. Yeah.
Not watching it. It seems too long. The movie is long.
It is pretty long. I mean, it has several 4-5 minute songs in it.
Yeah.
Because you have to give each couple equal screen time and stuff. Yeah. But it's a very nice movie. It is a good movie.
Shah Rukh Khan looks good in it.
Yeah.
Good. Oh my god, are we doing SRK movies?
Yeah.
Bro, you needed to give me a heads up.
I did.
You didn't say SRK, you said Bollywood.
I said Shah Rukh Khan. How many times did I say Shah Rukh Khan, Shreya?
I said I was gonna pick Hum Tum.
Yeah, I mean, you can pick your...
You said we're gonna do SRK. Okay. I'm like, wait, what? I thought we were doing Bollywood movies.
Okay, we changed it.
Okay. I would pick Hum Tum as mine.
Yeah.
I'm in love with that movie. I even have a sticker on my laptop of the comics. And it's probably because I like that he's really cocky and a playboy, and she's kind of uptight and in her zone and whatever, she's just independent and everything.
Yeah.
And he tries to woo her, and then she gets she rejects him, and they have this like banter and stuff, and then things go south, and then they like meet again, and he like tries to make her happy again. It's just so, I love their chemistry. I just love Saif Ali Khan to bits. I love how he acts and everything too. So I think that movie is my
they have
favorite
so much
one.
history together
Yeah.
before they finally get together.
Yeah, I really like that.
Yeah.
But if I were to pick SRK movie, hold on, I have it. Well, I like the songs from Swades, but like I wouldn't really consider that like as a love story. That's more of a
patriotic movie.
Yeah, a patriotic movie. But I like that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I like SRK movies just for entertainment. I don't like who he plays, his characters in romantic movies. Yeah.
Oh, do you think they're problematic?
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I like him. I think he's hot and everything.
Yeah.
I like Devdas a lot. Sorry.
You just said you don't like Shah Rukh Khan movies because he's problematic, and then you pick the most problematic character of his.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I don't know why
did that
just I mean, just like go all 100%, you know? Something about
I mean,
I don't know what to I can't explain myself. Like it's just something about Devdas, bro.
It was so tragic, and like he killed himself. He drank himself to death because his girl got married to someone else.
Yeah, that's so sad.
I agree. I cried a lot when I watched that movie because I genuinely thought Shah Rukh Khan died on screen.
Yeah, I just feel so deeply for that movie. Like it just sucks for every single person.
It does, yeah.
And I watched it for a class, so I really had to analyze it and everything. So like that's why I love it so much because I don't know. I mean, I don't idolize him in the movie and never want a man like that because like, oh, like get over me.
Exactly. So get your shit together.
Yeah, don't turn into alcoholic. That's not good. But no, I love him in that movie.
It's just a great movie.
Yeah.
I watched that movie several times when I was younger.
Yeah.
I would dance to the whole soundtrack.
Yeah, I like that. He just looks good. But I wouldn't watch his romance movie. Romance movies, I just think Saif Ali Khan, honestly. See, I told you my mother would call. Let me send her to voicemail.
Perfect timing.
I said. Okay, what other ones were we talking about?
One of my other favorite ones is Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
Okay.
I know you hate that movie.
I do. I hate that movie.
But I love it.
Yeah. That's great for you.
Yeah, thank you. I love it. And then one of the Hollywood movies.
Oh wait, but you have to say why you love it. You can't just say that you love it.
I thought you didn't want to talk about it.
No, you have to say why. I mean, it doesn't matter what I think. Whoever's listening is probably like, oh, I wonder why she likes it.
It's because I think, okay, so that movie came out in 2013. And then the whole story of, like, you know, it's their coming of age story. Like even the characters are like, you know, just fresh out of high school, finding what they want to do in life and like forming these really meaningful friendships and then going away, like not seeing each other for so long and then meeting 10 years later for a wedding. I was at that transition period. I was in high school and I was like, oh, I'm gonna, you know, go out of my town, go to a different city. What if I leave my friends here, new friends and all of that? I just got emotionally attached to that movie. And then just Deepika Padukone and Ranbir Kapoor's whole story of like, you know, will they, won't they kind of thing. It's just, I just don't know. It's my comfort movie. I love it. I would watch it anytime. And the songs and everything. And
the songs are really good.
Yeah, and how gorgeous Deepika Padukone looks in it.
Yeah.
Not Ranbir Kapoor. He looks the same in every movie. I don't care about him, but it's just Deepika Padukone.
Yeah, his eyes are like dilated or something. Something's going on with his eyes, like in every movie. But she looked really good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wanted to be her.
Yeah.
When I watched that movie, I was like, this is who I want to be.
Yeah, she looks smoking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I can't get through 10 minutes of that movie. I watched it once. And then I tried to watch it again because you were like, give it another shot. And I was like, take this
I think we watched
me.
20 minutes of it and you were like, okay, Mike, you started arguing with Ranbir Kapoor. Like, why would you say that?
Yeah.
Like, why would you say it that way? And then I was like, okay, we're done.
Yeah, we're done. I can't even enjoy it. Like the dialogues and everything, the premise of it just irritates me.
Yeah.
Probably because I just hearing him tell her, you're someone that I don't want to like fuck with, you deserve to be loved and everything, and I know I'm gonna break you and something, that did something to me like soul crushingly. That I'm like, I hate this movie. I mean, we didn't even get that far, but like,
yeah, we didn't.
But I just know that one scene and it pisses me off. So I'm like, well,
like तुम जैसी लड़की से मोहब्बत की जाती है and something like that, right?
Because I just didn't like it.
Okay. Did you feel like that was disrespectful to her?
I think that was like soul crushing for her.
It was.
She liked him a lot.
Yeah, but he told her the truth.
Yeah, that
you know, I'm not gonna fuck around with you. That's what I want to do, and you're not. Like, you know, I respect that. So, and I don't want to love, but you deserve to be loved. So, I'm gonna stay away. But she still fell in love with him, which is on her.
Yeah. I don't like it.
Okay.
Anyway,
moving on. And then, okay, well, what would you pick for a Hollywood movie? One of the recent ones.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we recently watched that.
So to our audience, Shreya had never seen Mr. and Mrs. Smith, and I just made her watch it like what 4 days ago.
Yeah, and I rewatched it,
and she fell in love with it, and she rewatched it.
Yeah, I really liked it.
Yeah,
I mean, like both of them are really hot, but besides that, I just liked that they're both badass.
Yeah,
and that she is more badass than him. Yeah, and he encourages it and finds that really like hot and sexy, and he's like, oh, okay, like, you know, you do your thing and everything, and he's like supportive but also like lets her do her thing. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Like, I love teamwork in movies, and I love that they work as a team, and it's just I love it. Like, I love teamwork. I love teamwork in movies, like especially when, you know, there's one collective bad guy and everything, and they have to work together to take him down or whatever. Yeah, I love it. And the fact that they're like in love and doing it together, and they're both really good at their job, and like
she's better than him. Yeah, at their job.
And they're still bickering because they like each other. Like, the comedy was so good. Yeah, it was very well written and funny, so I like that.
It is a good movie. It's one of the I don't know if it is one of the classics, but I would consider it.
Yeah, I liked it. I would consider it a rom-com too. I don't know if it comes under. Does it come under action or rom-com?
Maybe action comedy. I don't know.
I would put it under romance. 100%. I love that one. Yeah. What did you put for yours?
Set It Up.
Oh yeah,
Glenn Powell.
That one's a good one. I like that movie too.
I love him.
Yeah, he's a hottie.
He's a hottie. He has replaced Chris Evans.
Yeah.
In my life.
And he's just very charming too.
Yeah.
Like, something about his smirk or like the way he talks.
Even though he is trying to play a douchebag, he's just so respectful.
Yeah, he's a little cheeky. I
love that. Yeah.
He's a little cheeky.
He should do more rom-coms.
Yeah.
I would watch them.
He has the charm, the playfulness and everything. But yeah, you're right. Like, he's not like cocky. He tries to, but like you can tell that he's like no, which makes it better.
Yeah. But then if he wants to be cocky, he can be. Like, have you seen Top Gun Maverick?
No.
He's actually like a, you know, arrogant guy in it, and he's playing it. Like, you will not like him. Even though I love him and Set It Up, I do not like the character that he's played in Top Gun Maverick. So he can act.
Okay.
He has range.
I like his softiness, though.
Yeah.
He's so cute.
Even though Anyone But You was a so-so movie, I would just
job.
watch it again to watch him.
Yeah.
But Set It Up is such a cute movie. I mean, it's just so great. Like, they didn't like each other, then they became friends, and then they realized that they love, they want to be together. It's just so wholesome.
Yeah. And what I also like about it is that they're equals. They're both good at their own job.
Yes.
And the teamwork, again.
Yeah.
They have one collective goal, and they're both helping each other. They know each other's strengths and weaknesses.
Yeah.
And they, encourage their strengths. They're supportive. You suck at that, I'll help you with that and everything. It is so adorable.
It is.
I can't get over it. Like, one person's loss is their own loss, too. And that just hits me. Like, I think I'm very PC with my movie choices. Like, I have to be able to relate to them. Immediately, if something's, like, off and I hate it, then I'm like, no, this isn't romantic. I don't like this. I mean, it's entertaining, but no. But Set It Up is a good.
Yeah.
I agree with that.
Before Set It Up, it used to be To All the Boys I've Loved Before. But then I think I watched it too much. I got sick of it. Yeah. I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah. I kind of don't remember that movie that much. I remember scenes.
To All the Boys I've Loved Before? Oh, I remember it by heart.
Oh.
I watched it in 2018 when it came out. The moment the movie ended, I shit you not, I started playing it again.
Yeah.
I fell in love with that movie instantly. I was like, oh my God.
They had good chemistry.
Yeah. But then they ruined it with the second and the third one. So I'm like, I will not watch them. Only the first one, but then I'm over it now.
Yeah. Noah Scented Mayo, he got a thick neck. The second movie and third movie, and it's just so distracting. I'm like, you did not have to bulk up like that. You're supposed to be like a cute little sweet boy. Yeah. Tall, but like soft and everything.
And it's not like he plays football, he plays lacrosse. Yeah. For crying out loud.
You're supposed to be lean.
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
Tall, skinny.
Yeah. Why do you look like that? He looked like a thumb. But the first movie is so cute. Yeah. Like the scene where he parks his bike and then he goes into the diner and talks to her and everything. I love it.
Yeah.
The cinematography, how they shot it, like the casting was really good too. She was really good.
That diner scene used to be my wallpaper for the longest time.
Understandable.
Yeah.
That's a good scene. Yeah. And just the ups and downs of the movie too made a lot of sense. Nothing was like, oh, why is that there?
Yeah, they were teenagers. They were acting like teenagers. Yeah. But then their love was so sweet.
It was. I fell in love with that jean scene. The hand in the jean pocket.
Back pocket. Oh my God.
Till this day.
Yeah.
I think about it. Yeah. Like that turn, the spin.
That was improvised apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Noah Scented Mayo. How do you come up with that? How is she not in love with him? Oh my God, I was obsessed with the drama. Were you there for the drama?
No.
Okay, so she had a long-term boyfriend. She still has it.
Yeah, they're like
engaged and everything. But because that was improv, like there was speculation that Noah and her had like an affair and stuff. Completely false. She didn't. But like obviously they were acting. She's like happily in a relationship and stuff. They have a YouTube channel and everything. And the speculation also came because in the movie, the wallpaper of the phone is actually like
behind the scene. Yeah, that was also my wallpaper for a very long time.
Oh, really?
It's so cute. They look so cute tapping together.
So when people found out that that's like off camera, then
they were just doing
worse.
it in to be in character or something. But then they also went out and said, "Oh yeah, the moment we met, we knew we had chemistry, but we had to make sure that we don't date." And she told Noah that this is not gonna happen because I'm in a relationship, but we have to put up an act to sell the movie. And so they just took their characters a little off page.
Yeah.
For the publicity, so the movie will do good. It's just interesting.
Maybe. I don't know how showbiz works. Showbiz is like a little twisted. I wouldn't know. Maybe that's actually what they did.
I mean, they had a really good chemistry in the first movie. Second and third, I feel like the charm was gone. The mystery was gone.
Yeah, wasn't Jordan Fisher in the movie?
It's the second one.
Ugh,
I hate
why was
that
he
movie.
there? Like, I feel like their age gap is so weird too. Jordan Fisher is a musical genius, and he is old. In my head, old.
Yeah.
Like, he's not supposed to be playing a teenager. And he's short. And like, why would she pick him over
Yeah,
Noah?
the 6 foot tall
Yeah.
hunka chunk.
He has no chance.
Mm-mm.
You know who would have been good?
Yeah.
The oh my god, what's his name? The guy from, he played the jock in the Ghost thing. Oh, Milo. If
Milo was against Noah, I would have picked Milo.
Exactly, but that would, the viewership for that would have been a lot better.
I agree.
Because then you're stuck. That's what happened with the K-dramas. They cast 2 equally pretty men, and it becomes torture to pick.
I mean, that's what they did with Kissing Booth. In the second Kissing Booth movie, I was rooting for Taylor Zakar Perez's character, not what's his face.
I don't even know.
The Australian, the really tall one.
I know his name. I know who you're talking about. I don't know
what's his name? He's all over my TikTok right now.
Oh, Jacob Elordi.
Yes, that one.
Yeah.
I was like, no.
Wait, his name is also Noah in the movie.
His name is also Noah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
In the movie.
In the movie, yeah.
You like Taylor?
I like Taylor more. When Taylor came into the second movie, I was like, please go with him.
Yeah. That opening scene with Taylor was out of a Bollywood movie.
Yeah.
I rewatched that scene over and over again.
Mm-hmm. I had this debate with Reva because when I saw the movie, I was team Taylor and she was still team Jacob Elordi. And I was like, interesting. But then I watched the movie again like 6 months later and I understood, okay, like, Elle was the problem, not the guys. They got played by this stupid girl. So, but like looks wise, Taylor, 100%.
And he plays guitar.
Yeah.
Like, he's hot.
He's the reason I watched that movie, Red, White, and Royal Blue.
Yeah.
I watched it for him.
Mm-hmm. So you know how you kept rewatching To All the Boys? Mm-hmm. I rewatched Kissing Booth.
Okay, I have also watched Kissing Booth a few times. Like, that movie was also very cute.
Yeah.
Like, that whole year of, like, movies like that, all the cute, romancy, high school stories, I ate that shit up.
Yeah, I love sneaking around.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
I love, like, the in movies,
the forbidden hidden romance.
Yeah. I love it.
And then your life became the movie.
Yeah. But in the movies, in real life movies, I love it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh my god. I mean, not that I'm waiting for them to get caught, but like, it's just a little, it's a little spice that they're doing in secret and no one knows.
Yeah.
But then once the best friend found out, then it got really sad.
It did.
I was like,
again, Elle was the problem from the beginning. That girl has been the problem.
She was problematic. But until then, it was good. It was really cute.
Mm-hmm.
I love the gazebo in the rain. Whatever. She's like, is this where you bring all your girls to hook up? He's like, no. Well,
but the height difference was so painful to watch. I'm like, Jacob, you're gonna break your fucking neck.
I know.
Like, come on, give her a step stool or something.
Yeah, and the fact that they dated in real life. Again, IRL.
Yeah. I mean, they had good chemistry. It's bound to happen.
I know, but like, your neck breaks, bro. Yeah. Like, invest in a neck. Like, she needs to invest in a neck brace because like, how are you gonna look up like that?
Yeah, that's true.
Like, he's so tall.
He's 6'5" and she's like 5'1".
Yeah, girl.
Like, the math is not mathing.
Oh my god, I would not be able to.
No.
I mean, I bet she looked really cute to him because she'd look up and he'd be like, "Oh, pat, like,
baby.
Yeah, you're my little baby." But yeah. R.I.P. to them. They broke up. Mm-hmm. Now she's happily married. Good for her.
Yeah.
Okay, what next?
Your favorite love song or songs?
Okay.
Yeah, keep your list handy.
Taylor Swift. I'll pick a Taylor Swift song and then my current song. Or like 2 current songs, I guess. Paper Rings by Taylor Swift.
That's a good song.
I think that song's really cute.
Yeah.
I think the message is really cute. Like,
yeah.
you know. And then because I'm listening to Hamilton, there's a song called Helpless in it, and she's just talking about... It is a good song. Yeah, and she's talking about how much she's in love with him and everything. Yeah. I love that song. And then another song is Home by Russ. And I love Russ's songs. Like, he's a rapper, and yeah, he's just saying like, you're so nice, I want you to be like home to me. Aww. And everything. Yeah, it's so sweet. Oh my god, I should have like opened up lyrics or something, because like that song just has something little oomph to it. Like, the first line is, I missed her so much that I made her misses. Oh my god. You know? Like, and when I think about you, I don't need anything else. It's so good. And like, you feel like home, I want to go home. Like, how cute is that? It is. I love it. I love it. Yeah. And then in Hamilton, in Helpless, there's a line where he's like, my life is better because Eliza's in it. And every time yeah. Oh, he said, my life is going to be fine because Eliza's in it. Wow. Like, how cute is that? Yeah. But yeah, that's my one. Those are your top 3. Yeah. I mean, there's also a Nile song called If You Leave Me, which is just like, you know, who would I be without you type song. Yeah. That's really cute too. But yeah, what are yours? When it comes to Taylor Swift, I had to like really shorten my list. But like, my top song is Daylight. Especially Daylight. the bridge. That's the bridge of the song, right? I can still see it all in my mind. Oh yeah, all of you, all of me intertwined. I love that part. I want that part injected in my veins. Yeah, she has good bridges. Oh my god. When I realized what the lyrics are, like how she's singing it, I just kept repeating that song. Another one is Right Where You Left Me. It's not a happy love song, but it's like a, you know, sad, like, she had a great love, but then she's not able to move on from it. Yeah. And the guy left her for someone else. And she's still at the restaurant. Help, I'm still at the restaurant. The way she says, help, I'm still at the restaurant, it just breaks my heart every single time. I'm like, oh my god. That song kind of reminds me of The Man Who Can't Be Moved. Oh, from the script? Yeah, that's true. That's a good breakup song too. Yeah. What other one? Then The Story of Us. Yeah, I absolutely I associate that song to you. Go, next chapter. Next chapter, yeah. I dressed as Taylor Swift from that music video for the Era store. Yeah. I was just, oh my god, when that song came out, and I think that relationship that I was going through during high school, that song was my anthem. That I was living that song. Yeah. I was like, how is this my life right now? And I just related to that song. But it is a good song. It's just the way she wrote it. Yeah. Amazing. Like, I've never heard silence quite this loud, and then the music just stops. I'm like, oh my god. When I first realized it and it hit me, I was flabbergasted. My jaw was on the floor. Yeah. That lyric hits all the time. Not even in the song, just by itself. Yeah. I've never heard silence quite this loud. I'm sitting around in a crowded room. Yeah, it's a good song. Yeah. And then I also love Come Back, Be Here. Yeah, that's a good song. That song hits different on a rainy day. Yeah. And the stolen version hits really. I agree. I wouldn't go into that, but like, yeah, the stolen version. Yeah. It really hits. I listen to that song on repeat again. Like, I think with Taylor Swift, if I know all her songs, but if I'm listening to a song and then a part of the lyrics, if it just, you know, clicks, I'm like, oh wait, I never noticed this, then that song goes on repeat for me. Yeah. I have to memorize it or feel that feeling again and again of that lyrics. Yeah. It's just, oh my god. Like, you never pay attention to them and then suddenly it hits you. Yeah. Or like, you pay attention to different lyrics at different times. Exactly. Yeah.
And I live for the lyrics. I listen to the lyrics, you listen to music.
Yeah.
And just there's so much, there's so many words, and like you can feel them in so many different ways. It's amazing.
Yeah. She's a good writer.
Yeah. And then if I had to pick a Hindi song, do you know the song Mera Pehla Pehla Pyar?
Oh my god, I forgot that you were gonna say this.
Oh my god. When I listened to that song when I was a teenager, when I found that out, that song was my anthem. I would listen to it every single day. And when was it? Like a few months ago when I played it in the car, like, or it started playing, and oh my god, the feeling I got, and I started screaming it while driving. I was like, I think you and I were talking about something, and the song came. I was like, Shreya, shut up! Yeah. I need to feel this song.
Yeah, and then you were telling me the backstory, and I just closed my eyes and I imagined it, and I started laughing. I was like, of course, this song describes everything so perfectly. I can imagine the bedroom, just sitting there crying.
I was actually on the balcony.
Oh yeah, that makes it better.
And just it was amazing. Yeah,
they hit different.
That song still hits, honestly. Words.
Oh my god, I don't even have a Bollywood song written.
That's okay.
Probably because, again, like, I don't understand the lyrics. It's too fast for me. Well, again, if I had to pick one, it would be from Hum Tum.
The title song?
No. The Ladki Kyun Na Jaane Kyun Ladko Si Nahi Hoti.
Yeah, that's a good song.
I love that song. Yeah. Yeah. I like that. I think that it's so playful and cute. It is. And yeah. It's just
the banter so in that song is really cute.
Yeah. So I like that. I don't really, I know there are songs like with a lot of like dard, like hard hitting, but I don't listen to that.
Yeah.
It's too sad. Bollywood makes it too sad. So I'm like, no, thank you.
Isn't there a song from Ashiki 2 that you like?
What song?
Ashiki 2. I don't know. All the songs from that movie sound the same to me. Hold on.
Ashiki 2? Sun Raha Hai Na Tu. I forgot. Actually, okay, I do like a lot of songs. I like that song. I like the Tu Hi Mujhko Batati.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that song. But I don't listen to like,
the words.
The words. I mean, I like the song and the melody, but yeah.
Oh, I just noticed you're wearing a t-shirt that says "What is love?"
Shut the fuck up. Where is it?
Do you not remember the t-shirt you
I didn't know it's just a Teddy Fresh shirt.
It says "What is love?" on it. Oh my god. You're in theme.
Yeah, I'm theme. I am the theme. What else? Favorite trope?
Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
Friends to lovers. Then enemies to lovers. Then I think grumpy ex sunshine is like a very umbrella term. It can be a part of any other trope as well. And then I recently read a book that I really liked, which had pen pals / secret identity. The Divine Rivals, the one I was telling you about. They're like, pen pals and like,
you don't know who the other person is.
Yeah, but they're falling in love with each other anyway, and then they meet and all of that. That's why I love book lovers, because it's like kind of enemies to lovers. Most of the fantasy books that I read, Fourth Wing is enemies to lovers. You can say, Risan and Feyra's love story is enemies to lovers. And then, but I think my topmost is friends to lovers, which I actually want to happen to me. But I don't see how, but whatever.
So you have to make more friends.
Yeah, I guess.
I guess that's how it works, right?
Yeah,
friends to lovers.
Exactly. I thought I lost my chance, but yeah.
Friends.
Friends.
Yeah. I mean, when you said that, it reminded me of Love is Blind, because that's like kind of like a secret, the TV show, the reality TV show.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a secret love story. You don't know who the other person is.
Secret identity.
The secret identity.
Mm.
That's the first
But
thing that
I
came to
don't
mind.
think they actually fall in love with each other.
One couple in the very first season did. Other than that, not really.
Yeah.
What if, like, I mean, I guess that's what the emotional connection is. Like, you write to each other, you fall in love, and like then you meet. Like, what if? But I guess this never happens in books where they see each other and they like don't like each other.
Yeah.
They don't think they're attractive. That never happens.
I mean, in books, it's always like, they have to be attractive.
Yeah.
They're always good looking. In real life is when you get catfished.
Imagine someone wrote a book like that. Would it so? Or is that too close to reality?
It's too close to reality.
And then people just be like, oh, again, the same thing. Like, I don't want to read like something to do with reality. This is fiction.
Yeah. And I think also like pen pals and secret identity works better is because it's easier to tell your deepest, darkest secret to a stranger.
Yeah.
Like you can be completely yourself when you don't know the other person and the other person doesn't know you. Like there's so many different kinds of stories there. Like, you accidentally, the book I read, Mr. Wrong Number, I mean, that book sucked, but the premise was really good. Like this girl accidentally gets text from this unknown number, and they just start talking to each other and like, keeping in touch, but they established this like, we're never gonna meet or never gonna tell each other because she was going through a bad time. She's like, I just need a support person, but then it just went downhill from there. But like, the whole thing of like you can be your truest self to a stranger, it just makes you feel safe.
Yeah, that they don't know any context.
Yeah, they will not judge you.
Yeah,
at all.
I guess internet friends are fun that way. They don't know anything. You just get to say whatever.
Yeah.
My Reddit friend who blocked me, if you're listening.
Seriously, bro, what was that guy?
Like,
it was so, oh my God, it was going so well, and then just out of the blue, he was just gone.
Yeah.
Weirdo.
It's because I didn't think his gym mirror selfie was hot.
For a person who's a life coach, who tells other people how to get their shit together, could not handle one comment.
No, I mean, I didn't even say that I didn't. I didn't say. I didn't even say anything mean. I just said, "Cool." I don't know what he expected me to say. Like,
I think he was expecting you to fall in love.
You are the man of my dreams. You look so good in a tight white shirt.
You look like a surfboard.
Yeah. I mean, I already judged him when he told me what his like favorite artist is. Zach Knight, if anyone was wondering. Ugh.
I don't even know who that is.
You don't know? He sang the Bomb Diggy song.
Oh, okay. I like that song.
Yeah, I know you like that song.
But I don't know
who that is. Yeah.
See, I don't know the new singers in Bollywood anymore.
He's not in Bollywood.
How did he sing Bomb Diggy then?
Bomb Diggy's not a Bollywood song. It's a Zach Knight song, but Bollywood took it and recreated it and put it into Bollywood.
See, that's why I don't know it. That's another reason. Worlds colliding.
Yeah, it's just like he's a... Yeah.
Is he like...
He's like, you know how...
Jay
Sean? Yeah. Kind of. He's like the Badshah, but not like part of Bollywood.
Oh,
I would...
He's a Badshah of America.
He's not American. I don't think he is.
Okay.
I think he's like Canadian.
Oh, whatever.
One of them. He's not Indian, though.
Oh, okay.
I mean, like, culturally he is. Nationality. He's not.
Okay.
But yeah, that guy was weird. Immediately when he said that, I was like, oh, no. But yeah, having an internet friend is fun because you just get to say whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah. Like trauma dumping on internet friends.
Yeah.
Interesting.
See, you can tell a stranger anything.
Yeah, but I wouldn't want to... I mean, in real life, I wouldn't want to fall in love with a stranger. I'm too scared. I'm too shallow for that.
Yeah. Me too.
I wouldn't like. I'm always gonna be scared. Like, oh my god, what if I fall in love and then I see them and I'm like,
yeah. What if I get emotionally
no.
attached and then there's no physical attraction?
Yeah.
What then? See, that's why it's acceptable in books and
Yeah,
movies,
yeah.
not in real life.
It works in books. I would like to. Yeah, I would enjoy it in books because the reality in books is always good.
Yeah.
You know, the end outcome is always they're hot.
Yeah.
Both of them are hot. They both like each other, which is awesome and great. But now, like in the universe that we live in,
yeah,
IRL, that's not
that's
always
not
possible.
So I think at the beginning of February, Amazon released these 6 short meet cute stories. It's called Improbable Meet Cutes. I told you, right? I read those 6. So the first one by Christina Lauren is this, like, an accidental wrong email. This girl receives an email from a guy who thinks he's sending an email to his professor, but it's actually her. And then I was Valentine's Day, and then she's like, "Oh, at least I got one email on Valentine's Day." So he wishes her a happy Valentine's Day, and then they make it a tradition. Like every year on Valentine's Day, they email each other, and then that's it. Because at that point they were both single. She's like, "Oh, at least har saal koi to mujhe yaad rakhega." So from 2014 to 2020 to 2014 or 2024, like for 10 years they email each other every single Valentine's Day, and then it somehow becomes a competition. So who emails each other first, and then they don't tell each other any details about themselves. The all that is established in the beginning is they're from the same town and they go to the same high school because of the email addresses. But it's like the girl is 2 years younger than the guy, and then she's like, "Oh, I'm a minor. I don't want to give my personal information out to a stranger on the internet." So they keep their identity secret, but over the years they give each other like small details, like, "Oh, now that I'm not here, I can tell you I went to this college and this college," and all of that, right? And then so because it's 2024, we finally come off of the emails, and then this girl is doing a PhD program, and then she's at this party, but she doesn't want to be there because she recently broke up with her boyfriend. And then her really hot TA comes into the room with her, like he's making out with his, or he's like trying to not make out with his ex-girlfriend, and she hides in the closet, but she gets discovered and everything. And the guy is really hot. This girl is really hot, right? And then she emails her Valentine friend like, this happened. Turns out it's that guy. So these two who go to the same college are in the same PhD program, but like a few years, like because he's 2 years older than her, they both have found each other attractive throughout their PhD program and master's program. But they're also the same people who have been emailing each other for 10 years. So when she tells him that this happened to her, he's in shock. He's like, "Oh my god, this girl who I like, because she's in my class, she's the one I've been in love with for so many years." Because they were the comfort people and everything. And then he finally tells her, like, "It's me, I'm the one that you've been talking to." And then they start dating, they fall in love, they get married and everything. Like we see it in the future too.
I love that. I would read that.
Yeah. And it's just like 100 pages. I read it in 2 hours.
Yes.
And this will only happen in books. This would never, ever, ever happen in a real life. That they were both attractive and they both found each other cute and everything.
Yeah.
Because in real life, like I would, if this were to happen to me, I would never keep my mouth shut. I would want to find that person who is the secret person I'm talking to and bearing my feelings to. How do you not tell anyone? How do you not try to find them?
You get the IP address right away.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's so easy to find them.
Like, I would want to find them.
First thing you do is figure out the time zone. Are they in the same coast? And then you narrow it down.
Later on it turns out that no, I don't think they both went to the same college, but like they end up together.
Yeah, you can really narrow it down. You just have to ask
they were in the same high school. That's how they like got on. Like he found her email address because he was trying to email his teacher.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I like that a lot. I would read that. I mean, even though I know what happens, I would read that because that sounds really cute.
Because it's like tiny emails, so it's just like, 1 or
Yeah.
2 pages, and then you go through like 2014, 15, 2024.
That's cute.
Yeah. Because when I told you I was reading this, you were like, "Ugh, I'll never read that."
Yeah.
It's like, yo.
That's cute.
Yeah.
If this was in like the NYC Meet Cutes, I would be giggling and laughing and whatever. I love that Instagram page too.
Yeah.
I love in real life couple stories.
Happy endings.
Yeah. Like how people met and the coincidence of it. The invisible string theory, if you will.
That's your favorite trope, right?
Yeah, that one. Well, my favorite trope is unfortunately the lady killer?
Lady killer in love.
Lady killer in love.
Yeah.
AKA fuckboys.
Who are fuckboys to everyone.
Who were fuckboys, and then I turned them into the lover boy. That is my cup of tea.
Yeah.
I love reading about it. My favorite, or the book that I'm obsessed with, the only book that I read, and I just really like, The Duff. Y'all can judge me, can say whatever. I'm not talking about the movie. I'm talking about the book. The book is very different. Don't judge me because of the movie. The movie sucks. But the book,
books are always better than the movies.
They always are. I agree.
Yeah.
But I just like, I need to build a habit. But who he is in that movie, like he's just a dick, like he's a playboy, whatever and stuff, and then he meets her and then he's like, wow, I really care about her. And like starts doing all the stuff, and she's just like, wait, but are you just fucking with me though? Like am I just one of your other girls? Like what is it? And he's like, I can't believe you would say that. Like I don't do this to anyone else. I'm doing it for you. Like I had to get out of my comfort zone to do it and stuff, like blah, blah, blah. And I eat it up every time that trope comes. Again, Saif Ali Khan plays that all the fucking time. Love it. Love it. I just love, like, the being able to... I love when the character, the female protagonist, is able to break the walls that the male protagonist has for whatever reason. And, like, he's, like, softens up to her. I love it. Yeah. But yeah. I like that one. There was another one too. Oh yeah, well the power couple, that's the Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Oh yeah.
I like that a lot. And the I don't care, I want her thing, like just rebellious.
Okay.
I like that. Like the TV show Merlin. Arthur and Gwen. He's the king and Gwen is like the servant and stuff, and she's just like, you can't be in love with me, like you can't marry me because, you know, how's that gonna look? You're supposed to be king. And he's like, I don't fucking care, I'm king, so you'll be my queen.
Oh my god.
And I cry every time I see that scene. Just thinking about it, I'm about to start crying. Like, it is so cute because he's just like, who the fuck cares? Who's gonna say anything to me? I'm gonna be king. Yeah. And if they have anything to say to you, I will kill them. Yeah. Like literally, I will chop their heads off because I am king. I can do whatever I want.
Rhysand and Farah.
Yeah. And she's just like, no, but I don't want you to do that. And he's like, that's why I want to marry you. Because
you don't want me to.
You don't want me to do that.
Violence. Yeah.
You're such a sweet girl. Oh my god. It's a forbidden like marriage, whatever thing too, and I should rewatch that show. But it's a good. I love that. Yeah. I don't like Friends to Lovers that much. I thought I did, but then I just like, I'm always so scared of the ruining the friendship thing. Yeah. You know? Like I'm scared when I watch the movies. I'm not sure if it's going to be like a happy ending or a sad ending, and that makes me really sad.
I mean, in the movies, you can always trust it's going to be a happy ending. Because it's the movies. It's the real life that's scary.
Yeah. And I never put myself in that. Like, but,
you know, one really good Enemies to Lovers TV show?
What?
Zindagi Gulzar Hai.
Oh yeah, we need to watch that.
Oh my god.
I do like Enemies to Lovers a lot.
I absolutely love that show. I watch it once every year.
Yeah. Or I like it when he's mean to her, but like if her hair is like undone or like blow or like her shoelace is untied, he's gonna be like, your shoelace is untied.
No,
and
he
she's like,
cares, but
yeah,
he
he cares,
doesn't
but he doesn't want to show it. Oh, I love that. And he's like, you're so stupid, you didn't tie your shoelaces.
Yeah.
And she's like, oh, I know, I don't know, like, I'm just so busy. And he's like, you know, you're so dumb, let me just tie them for you. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it.
You remember when we went to Mackinac, I was reading this book called Better Than the Movies. In that, again, it's like a high school love story, and this girl and boy are like neighbors, and then they've always had this rivalry. She's always thought he hates her, and like, he always irritates her and everything. But then her childhood crush comes back in town, and goes to their same high school, and like she wants to be with him, so she asks her neighbor to help her because they are friends. So he's like, okay, fine, you need a whole makeover. So he takes her shopping.
Yes.
And because she has red hair, and he's like, why don't you wear colors that suit your hair? So he just, gives her a full makeover, pays for, like, he buys her Vans or like Converse, something. He buys her a pair of shoes that she didn't want, but he's like, no, you need it for your wardrobe and everything. And then the whole time he's trying to, or like they pretend to be together, so like, he can talk her up with the other guy, and like, and they're spending so much time together, she realizes that she actually likes him and not and then slowly she starts realizing that she actually likes Wes, her neighbor, and not the guy she had a crush on. Like, she doesn't even know this guy. Like, she had this whole image in her head, but she's actually falling in love with Wes, and he's always been in love with her. Like, since they were in second grade, he's been in love with her. That was so sweet. Like, he's the bad guy. Like, he's the guy who irritates her to death. Like, she gets angry and wants to pull her hair out, but then she realizes that how much he cares about her, and like his whole world revolves around her.
Yeah. Wes is also the guy's name in The Duff.
Oh my god. Yeah.
I wonder if she read The Duff, because that sounds like him. Unless all Wes's are the same in the fictional world.
Maybe.
But that's cute.
Yeah.
I like that trope. I had another thought about it. Oh, I love in movies where the girl does get a makeover, and then the guy's like, whoa, I didn't know you could look like that, and they like instantly fall in love.
I don't like that.
Well, why?
Why does she have to get a makeover for him to realize how pretty she is?
I mean, she just looks stunning.
Yeah, but then
I mean, I'm sure he thought that
I
she
hate
was
that
pretty
trope.
before. Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't like it.
Isn't
like, just
that
because you take your glasses off, you're pretty.
Bro, that's literally the basis of your favorite Bollywood movie.
Which one? Ye Jawani Hai Diwani?
Yeah.
I mean, no, not really. They meet like 10 years later.
But that he says that line
with
the glasses.
Oh, and I don't remember.
That's also another thing.
I mean, I didn't fixate on that.
Okay.
Because like, if she had taken off her glasses and he instantly fell in love with it, I wouldn't have loved that movie. And that's not what happens in it. They don't fall in love then. They fall in love later on.
I always like the way I interpreted that movie is that he didn't like her when she was like a nerd and everything, and kind of just let her down easy by being like, you're really sweet and you deserve to be loved. And then years later, when she shows up in that sexy blue sari and whatever, then he has second thoughts and he's like, oh my god, blah blah blah.
That's not what happens, Shreya.
That's how I perceived it. And I was like,
when they first meet and go on that trip, she was on the track to become a doctor. He wanted to go leave the country and live his dreams. He wanted to travel all throughout the world. He wasn't even looking for love or anything, even though he knew that if he gave himself a chance, he could fall in love with her. But he knew he wasn't there in his at that stage in his life. So he told her that and he left. He went and lived his life. But then he lost his father. He realized, that the life he actually wanted isn't that satisfying for him. And he met her again. Like, this was his second chance of realizing that, I lost this woman once. Fate has brought me back to her and I'm not going to let her go. He's the one who tells her that I love you for the first time this time. And then that's when Deepika Padukone says, like, don't say that because I will fall in love with you again and you will not, and you'll leave and you'll destroy me again. But he didn't know she was in love with him.
How could he not have known?
Because he was a stupid guy who did not care about that. All he wanted to do was just move to Chicago, make a career in photography, go hike for a living. That was his dream. He did not fall in love with her because she became sexy. She was always sexy. And he knew that. He tells her that. Like, you do not remember the whole song, Subhanallah, Meri Nazar Se,
Didn't that happen
Tujhko Tarasho?
the second
No,
half of
that
the
happens
movie?
during the Shimla trip. Like, because she doesn't appreciate who she is, but he's like, you look at yourself through my eyes, you will see who you are. Do you not realize who you are? You're so good.
Oh, okay.
It's just that I am not ready to appreciate that yet. You have to give that movie a fair shot. You had a different interpretation of it this whole time.
Yeah, my perception of the movie is a little.
And there's
different.
like a 10-year gap between when they first meet and when they finally fall in love. Or like he finally falls in love with her.
I thought I liked the second chance romances, but I think maybe like I don't. It's more like get it right the first time. No, it's like it's more like my thought process is that you know that she's so good and all of this and stuff, and you're not ready. Like that, and then you're just like leaving it up to fate to like. He didn't.
I mean, he didn't know that he was ever gonna see her again. That was one trip, like, because she didn't know anybody else in that trip. He went into that trip with his two best friends. After the trip, she became best friends with his best friend.
Oh.
So this was like after the trip, he could have never ever seen her again.
Yeah.
And they would have lived their own separate lives. They could have never crossed paths. That was a very real path the story could have gone down.
Yeah. Then they met again at the wedding.
Yeah, and it was totally fate. He didn't even know that Nana became best friends with his best friends. He didn't know that.
How wouldn't he have known?
Because he didn't care. When he left America, he lost touch with everyone. I better tell you the story because you apparently don't know Ye Jawani Hai Diwani.
I just don't like his character, because my question to that is like, if he's friends with them, why wouldn't he like stay in touch with them and know what's going on?
People drift apart. I'm not friends with my high school friends anymore, and I didn't intentionally do it. I told you why I'm not friends with my high school friends anymore.
Yeah.
Same happened to Bunny.
Yeah. I mean, were they in high school or were they in
They
college?
were in high school.
Okay.
Or they met in high school. They were friends throughout high school, and then he left for undergrad.
Yeah, maybe I need to watch it again.
You need to give that movie a second chance.
Yeah. I'll watch it again. I'll sit through it.
Yeah, but I hate that when a girl gets a makeover, the guy instantly falls in love with her. I don't like it.
I like. Yeah, I get why it leaves a bad taste. But I love the scene because she looks really good. And I love the look. I love the actors, like the way they portray them being in love and stuff, their jaws on the floor. I like the movie that we watched where the sister does her makeup, and then she's just like, I made her like not. She said new but different but not improved.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was good.
But again, she gets a haircut, she removes her glasses, wears this, sexy dress, and then his jaw hits the floor.
Yeah.
But the same day when they went to the beach, she was in a bathing suit and her hair was long in a ponytail with glasses. No appreciation.
Yeah, that's true.
She looked sexier at the beach than in that dress.
That is true. I agree. She looked like a mom in the dress.
Yeah.
But at the beach, she looked really good.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't like that trope.
Yeah. I just like the scene. Any makeover scene. I'm like, ooh, this is good.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it's not PC, but like, I love the, trying this on doesn't look good, and like complete transformation.
Yeah.
That's nice. What other trope? I can't really.
Did you have a list?
Yeah. I mean, I just don't. like the miscommunication one. That's my least favorite one.
Absolutely hate that one. That's just trash.
Yeah, that one just boils
like you
my
have
blood.
you know how to talk. Just use your fucking words.
Yeah.
Is it this one? Yep. 150 romance novel tropes. Work adversaries. That could be anything.
I like enemies to lovers, but not like competition. Actually, I don't know. Not like competitive. They just hate each other, but not like the one has to beat the other. Actually, I don't know. I haven't watched that much. I'm just thinking like in real life. I don't know actually.
There's a movie that's based on a book called The Hating Game, where like these are two assistants who are each other's competition, and they eventually fall in love. That's like a off what was it? Work adversaries, enemies to lovers, competition, but they end up falling in love with each other. Like because he was always in love with her and she always thought he teases her because he hates her, but he didn't hate her.
Yeah, I think competition in love is very tricky. Like
I hate amnesia / mistaken identity.
No.
Fake relationship. Depends on how it's written. Fake relationships can turn into like, really sweet relationships. Again, it's like, you're with a stranger and it's easier to talk to them and then you obviously fall in love with them.
Yeah.
But it also helps that the guy is sexy.
Yeah. Let's pretend that we're in love. Yeah. And then actually fall in love. That's to all the boys.
Yeah.
The whole premise.
Fake dating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Fake dating, marriage of convenience, all of that. Even though I've read a few billionaire romance books like the Twisted series, Twisted Love, Twisted Game. I told you about those, right? I hated the first book, Twisted Love. Absolutely hated it. It was so bad. But then Twisted Games was really good. It was like a bodyguard falls in love with the princess who he's supposed to protect and stuff. That was a good book. But then I didn't read this third one. I read the last one again. That was a billionaire, and like it's just it's too easy. Like you have so much money, you are able to do all of these things, and you're not a psychopath because you have so much money. It's like the same with like 50 Shades of Grey. Because he's a billionaire, it's okay. If somebody else was doing it, jail.
Yeah.
Straight to jail. So yeah. No. Oh, ew. There's this whole section of like family. It says step siblings.
No. Skip.
Siblings X.
No, skip. Skip.
Okay, blind to love, oblivious to love, last to know, fall in love with the wrong person.
Oh, I also hate what's it? Sibling of best friend.
Oh yeah, brother's best friend.
Yeah, brother's best friend. I hate those.
Yeah, me too.
I think it's so oh my god, I can't even describe my disgust. Only my facial expressions can. I hate it. I hate.
Yeah.
It's like, why? I mean, it's cute. Okay, in real life, it's cute when you have a supportive friend and everything, and your friend is just like, oh, like,
yeah,
is okay with it. But the way it's shown in movies and
yeah, because
whatever
it just becomes forbidden love at that point.
Yeah.
Because the guy is scared, like, oh, I find my best friend's sister attractive, but the moment I tell him, he's gonna hate me and he's gonna end my relationship with him, and like I won't see her ever again. And then they fall in love, and now the bichara bhai has to agree to it.
Yeah.
He beats up his best friend, but he's just like, fine, don't ever hurt her. I hate that.
I hate it.
It's just lazy.
But IRL, that never happens. I mean, if you're friends with decent people and good people, like no one's ever gonna stand in your way and be like, you can't date my brother.
Exactly. I'm like, if you're so scared of your best friend not being okay with your relationship, it's just wrong.
Plus, wouldn't you want like your best friend to be your sister-in-law? Like, wouldn't that be so fun?
Yeah.
Like, she's family forever if it does work out.
Mm-hmm.
Like, think long term.
Men, they don't think.
Or like, no, I'm a lot of the time. Well, sometimes it's also the girls, right? Like, you can't, like, they tell their girl best friends, you can't date my brother.
I've never read that. Honestly, I have never read that trope.
Oh, okay.
Because it's always a girl who has an older brother, and then the older brother has a best friend who she falls in love with.
Oh.
I've never read
a girl
saying that, oh, don't fall in love with my brother.
Oh.
Because why would a girl do that to her best friend?
No, I read some stuff. Maybe it was like a Reddit thread.
Oh, interesting. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm. Another trope I absolutely hate, pregnancy trope.
Obviously. No.
It's like, no, thank you.
No.
Please. Next. Skip. Then forced proximity is, forced proximity mixed with other tropes is good. Just forced proximity in itself, I don't think. But no, I take it back. No, I don't take it back. I still don't like it.
A Walk to Remember is kind of forced proximity.
No.
In a sense that, like,
forced proximity is you're trapped in an elevator with someone.
Oh, like that.
And then you have to spend like 5-6 hours trapped in there, and then you just.
Oh.
Yeah, that's forced proximity. Walk to Remember.
Well, I mean, he was like being punished by doing the play or whatever, so he had to spend more time with her. So that's like forced proximity.
He was the one who walked up to her and said, like, run lines with me.
Oh, okay.
And he spent one-on-one time with her. Okay. But no. Two people who barely know each other or don't like each other are forced together in a relatively small space.
No.
Yeah. No.
I think I would kill them. Knowing myself.
I don't like unrequited love either.
Oh my god.
We had this whole discussion with Adil Hai Mushkil.
Yeah.
That was like a 3-day long discussion, honestly.
Yeah. That was the whole thing. Unrequited love, I've experienced it too much IRL. Mm-hmm. But there's this one song that I used to sing all the time when I had this crush on this guy in college. He was a tennis player, and he didn't like me back. But his loss. He's so smart and everything. I used to come back and play on the piano and stuff, and sing songs to him, be like, "You're so out of my league," whatever. But then one of the other songs was the I can't make you love me if you don't. Mm-hmm. You know that song? Yeah. I think so. You can make your heart feel something. Oh no, I don't know that. I don't know that. Oh my god, it's like an old song. Oh, okay. It's so good. And the most embarrassing thing is that I had to Google search being like, songs to listen to for unrequited love. Oh my god. And I found songs to listen to if your crush doesn't like you back. Me being 22 years old searching this up. If you would have found Taylor Swift when you were a teenager, you would have found a song for every situation. I didn't have any crushes when I was a teenager. Or like, in your early 20s. Yeah, I didn't have... This was all like post 21. When was this? Oh, 22. Is that early 20s? What else would be early 20s, Shreya? I don't know. I just said early 20s. That's true. And she's confused. 20s. Okay, yeah, 22. So until 24 is early 20s. 24 to 26 is mid 20s. After that is late 20s. My brain just defaulted that 18 to 20 is early 20s, and after that is just mid 20s, and then you have 18 tak to you are still teenager. You're 18. I don't think so. 18 and 19 and 20 are like weird. You're still like in your 20s. Early 20s. Yeah, I think your teenage youth, high school dies when you turn 18. And 18 to 20 is like your early 20s. And then being mid 20 is 20 till 25. And then 20 to 25 is mid 20s? Interesting. In my head. Mm-hmm. And then after that? After that, after that, late you're just 20s. Old. 26 to actually late 20s. Yeah, 26 to like 32 is late 20s. Yeah. So 30 pe you're not early 30s. No, I think like when people say that, oh, I've entered my 30, I'm 30, like I'm so sad, I'm old. I think you're young. I think you're still 20. I think you're still in your 20s when you're 30. Must be nice. Give me that.
thinking, please transfer it here.
I can't wait to be 30.
Mm-hmm.
Sounds like a fucking blast.
Yeah.
I think 25 is being like pretty cool. But no, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I go by feelings, not by logistics
of
it. But yeah.
Interesting.
I don't think at that stage I would have listened to Taylor Swift. So even if I found her then, I think I would have would not have been.
I think you got a crash course in Taylor Swift because of the Eras tour.
No, I actually started listening to her since Red came out.
Red Taylor's version?
Mm-hmm.
So December 2021.
And that's when I started streaming like her music. But it was just Red. I didn't touch any of her other albums. After that it was Speak Now because Enchanted was like trending on TikTok. And then I started listening to everything. And then when the Eras tour came out, then I was like, okay, I guess I should listen to Fearless. And then I was like, well, and then Midnights came out, and I was already wanting to listen to Midnights anyways because I listened to Red. And then I was like, well, I have to listen to Fearless. Yeah. Forgot Lover Existed. Listen to that. I was there when Folklore and Evermore came out, and I listened to the songs. I did like them, but I didn't like have an emotional attachment to them. But yeah, the crash course was that, but I wouldn't have listened to her in college. Yeah. But yeah, Unrequited Love, hate it.
There's another one. If I can't have you, nobody will. Absolutely hate it. I hate that trope. I've never heard silence quite this loud, Shreya.
I kind of like it.
If no one can have you, if I can't have you, no one could?
Yeah.
Interesting. So would you kill the person you can't have? Or would you kill yourself?
I would kill the person they want to be with if I can't have them.
Oh, interesting.
Okay, you have to understand. You have to.
Please make me.
No, it's like, so a lot of Tollywood movies are based on this.
Right.
Like Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, all three of them, the top ones, they're based on this trope. If it's not you, then it's no one.
What do they do then? What the hero does in the movie?
He'll do anything to get her. It's not like he'll like kill himself. It's not like Dave does. Like if something's standing in his way, he'll get rid of that obstacle just to have her.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting.
And then the girl falls in love with that because she's like, oh my god.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Through culture, I think I just like it. I find that endearing. But yeah. But it's always like from the guy, like I want you, like the girl, but the girl's never the one to be like, I want you and no one else.
I mean, obviously, girls in movies like this are always like, shy, timid. They're always grateful. Oh, one guy likes me. Okay, I guess.
Yeah. In Tollywood movies, it's a lot like, wow, he did all of that.
Nobody did anything for me.
Yeah.
Now he did so much.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But it's good. Yeah. But if it's not you, then no one else. I just love that.
Yeah.
I think I also like it because that, to me, it sounds like, okay, you know that you won't find that kind of person again. So it's either, so then it's like, okay, it's either you or no one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that's so tragic.
Yeah, it's really tragic.
I mean, you're inflicting that tragedy on yourself.
But a lot of the times in the movies, it's like parents that are in the middle.
Yeah, that's every Indian person's story. Like,
yeah,
in Bollywood or like in India in general, the person you're in love with and the person you're married with are seldom the same person. That's why everybody in India are like, they relate to it. It's like, oh yeah, like, I will have just one love.
Yeah.
If it ends in marriage, fine. Like, I won the lottery. Otherwise, you are bound to stay in a loveless marriage.
Yeah. Well, in Hollywood movies, not like that. It's more like parents just say, no, you can't marry them for whatever reason. And all the hero has to do is convince the parents.
That's also Bollywood. Like Shah Rukh Khan did that in DDLJ.
Yeah, but then the girl is usually saying, go find, I mean, same thing in Bollywood too. Like, go find someone else. Like, you don't have to do this for me. Da, da,
Oh
da,
no,
da.
Kajol didn't do that. She was in cahoots with Shah Rukh Khan to be like, yeah, I will help you trick my parents or like convince them that you're the one for me, not this stranger I know.
Well, it's
different in
you have
Tollywood.
both in Tollywood, but like majority from what I've seen, it's the girl is just like, you know what, this is too difficult. I'm gonna, find someone else. You should find someone else too. Like, let's not do this to each other and stuff. And the guy's like, if it's not you, it's no one else. So I'm gonna make this happen. And she doesn't do anything. She's just like, whatever, like, this is on you. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But then he's like very like adamant about it. And then we'll have this whole what is it, character development where he becomes a better person, proves himself to the parents that he's worthy of their daughter, and then gets the girl.
Yeah. So Humpty Sharma ki Dulhania.
Yeah. But like more, yeah.
With more tragedy in it.
With more
like
tragedy.
That movie was pretty light.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Yeah. But basically that.
In that movie, I'd never for a second believed that Humpty was gonna lose the girl.
Yeah.
But I think in Tollywood movies, they lead you to believe like, this is the end. Now we're gonna be together.
It always is like that. And then as the viewer, you do believe it because the reasons why they can't stay together are very real.
Yeah.
Like, there's absolutely no way. It's not like the families hate each other. It's not something petty like that. It's like values, or they grew up differently. Like, the city boy and the girl came from a village. He doesn't have the same values and stuff. So just because he is in love with this girl, like, he can't just take her away,
Yeah.
Like, he has to prove that he understands her and everything. So then he goes through everything to like prove that he can understand her and that he'll take care of her. So I really like that. And then the reason why the guy does it is the trope of like, if it's not you, it's no one else. Like, I could do the easy route of like, yeah, I can go find someone else and stuff. Like, I can give this up. I can live comfortably in my own way and find someone who does that. But finding someone like you is really hard to come by. So I will do whatever it takes to have you.
Yeah. I mean, if it's not you, it's no one else is different from if I can't have you, no one else can.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, that makes it seem like if someone else like gets in the way, like they will kill.
Yeah, even though if it's against the girl's wishes.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
Yeah.
That's the basis of like Rehna Tere Dil Mein.
Oh, really?
Yeah. He pretends to be someone else to get her to fall in love with him, and then she finds out, I think, like, that it's not him, but like they're already hanging out and they're close friends, and the real guy comes in, Saif Ali Khan, and he's the sweet boy. He's really nice and stuff. And then Maddie, my other love of my life, he's like upset because she found out that he lied to her, but she's like in love, and he kind of manipulates her to be like, are you sure this is what you want? Like, remember the time we had and everything, da da da, to confuse her and like get in the way, because his mentality is like, if I can't have you, no one can.
That's toxic.
That's toxic. I don't like that either.
Yeah, but the other one is sweet. Like, if not you, then I don't want anyone else.
Yeah, that. Yeah, there is a distinction. I like the latter more. Yeah, I don't want anyone else. I just want you. Yeah. But like, yeah, I don't like it when there are movies where they intentionally stop the other person from finding someone else. I think that's stupid. Like, yeah. But yeah, I like the transformative journeys that Tollywood shows, because it's really sweet and like heartbreaking. Yeah. Or just anything where the other person has to get out of their comfort zone to be worthy of like someone else, that shit is good too. Because or just in general, when the protagonist chooses to take the difficult route, because it'll lead to the love of their life, versus just being like, oh, this is easier and everything. Like, I don't know if that's like hopeless romantic stuff that comes under it. But like, they're willing to take the hard route to build themselves up and stuff, rather than like, just go for just leaving it up to fate. Be like, yeah, I guess I could find a city girl who'll be like this, this, but what's the guarantee that she's going to be anything like the girl from the village that I fell in love with?
Right.
So that's my 2 cents.
Yeah.
On that trope. But yeah, Tollywood movies are really sweet. More than Bollywood.
Yeah.
I mean, but
they all have their different charm.
Yeah, but the thing with like at least Telugu movies is that they're all like romances between cousins.
Oh, ew.
Yeah.
No, we don't like that.
That's the only problem.
Is that why they're forbidden?
No.
Okay.
They're encouraged.
Oh, no. No. We don't support incest.
Yeah. And like second cousins, normal.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
I mean, yeah, a lot of Bollywood movies are also problematic, but I mean, I like Humpty Sharma Ki Dulhania, but Badrinath Ki Dulhania is so problematic. Like, I hated that movie. Love the song, love the first half of it, but after that, it just goes downhill. I'm like, why would you do that?
Yeah.
No, please. She said no, just leave her alone.
Yeah, like in general in movies, if the girl says no,
the guy doesn't know what no means.
Yeah, the guy doesn't know what no means. That's automatic no for me. I will turn the movie off.
Yeah.
Like, she said no, she doesn't want it, leave.
Yeah.
And then if he's still insisting.
But then they, put it under a rose-tinted glass of like, he's gonna woo her, he's gonna sing her songs and bring gifts, and then she's like, fine.
No.
Yeah, that's all wrong.
If she says like, for the future of like, if she gives a legitimate reason, being like, I want to be together, but it's not possible for us because of so and so reason, so we should like leave and everything, let's just do that'll be easier. And then he's just like, no, like, you don't have to do anything, I'll take care of it, blah blah blah, fine. But if she's just like, no, you're too much, no, this is not gonna work, no, you're my friend, no, you are, like, this is not, my dad's never gonna like you, and then he's like, no, I'll make him like me.
Yeah.
But it's the tone of it, it's the
insistence.
Yeah.
He doesn't give up. Like that movie Meri Pyari Bindu, which I told you about, like, you've never watched it. It's like Ayushmann Khurrana and Parinidhi Chopra with their best friends, like childhood friends. He's always been in love with her. She says no. They were all engaged, but then she runs away because she's like, I don't want to be married, but he hates her because he doesn't understand why she doesn't want to get married.
Oh, I hate it.
And then he holds a grudge, but then she ends up marrying someone else. So he's like, what the fuck? Why didn't you want to marry me? Because she's like, I wasn't ready then. I'm ready now.
And not to you.
And not to you because, you're my oldest friend. I want to be your friend.
Yeah. So. I hate it when guys can't take a hint. Like,
yeah. I watched that movie, but then I absolutely hated it. I was like, what the fuck, Ayushmann? It's the same with like Ik Main Aur Ik Tu. Yeah. She said no, like, please, let's just be friends. He was still holding out hope. Okay, I'm gonna make her fall in love with me.
No, I hate that. Fuck off.
No.
If the girl's in love and we know that, let's think about it. Depending on the context and everything. But if she's already friend zoned you and said like, there's no chance in hell that we're gonna get together and stuff, then like, get over it.
Yeah. So. But the thing is, I think this is only ever acceptable in like movies.
Yeah.
Books like this will never sell.
No.
This never happens in books. In books,
why would you want to live it? Like,
no.
because I feel like when you're reading something, you feel like you're living it.
I agree.
You're not watching it happen like you're in
It's
a
because
movie.
it's in your head. Like you have
Yeah.
to see those words and make a picture in your head. So it's, yeah, I would hate to read anything like that.
Yeah. I wouldn't want to put myself in that situation. So I wouldn't read a book based on it.
Yeah.
Ugh, no way. Drives me insane.
Yeah.
But that's all the tropes I can think of, honestly.
Yeah, me too.
I have to edit this essay like crazy podcast. A whole chunk of it.
But yeah. That's all I will say about love for now.
I love love. I love love.
I do. I've just forgotten how it feels like. Please cut this part out. I mean, I still experience love of family and love of friends.
It's not it's different.
Yeah. But I've forgotten how love feels like.
Rip.
Yes.
Do you actually want me to cut this out?
No.
Okay.
I don't care.
Yeah. I love love. I love seeing people in love.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I love seeing people in the wild, like, experiencing romantic things. Oh my god. In Chicago, we have to end this episode, but it's fine. In Chicago, when we were visiting my friend, in the library, right?
Yeah.
So I think, like, while I was waiting there, or it was just me there for a second. I don't know if you guys were somewhere else or something. But the elevator opened, and I saw this teenage couple, a guy and a girl, like, walk into the elevator. And I see the elevator closing, and the guy, like, gently pushes the girl to the wall. Oh, and then he, like, leans in, and the elevator closes. And they're, like, this close, and the elevator closes.
Damn.
And
you witnessed a movie scene.
Yes, I did.
Oh my god.
I was like, if I ever directed a movie, there are so many things I have seen that I would want to just showcase. I've seen so many cute things like that. After we watched Brahmastra, remember? And we drove out.
Yeah, that couple on the bench under the street light.
Yeah, and they were just talking and stuff. Oh my god. So sweet. And then my friend and I, we went to New York, and we were at, like, the SantaCon bar. And then this couple, they were, like, dancing, and that bar itself just was out of a movie. Like, the way it was decorated with Christmas lights and just the structure of it, out of a movie. And they were just dancing, like, and the guy was just twirling the girl around, not like bumping and grinding that you see, like, actually dancing and, like, swaying. That's and so singing sweet. Songs to, like, singing the lyrics to each other, blah 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 blah. And my heart melted. Like, there are people who like throw rocks at couples and stuff. Yeah. And I'm like, can you guys chill? Exactly. I think it is so sweet. It is. I love seeing people in love. And I'm very happy for them. Yeah. It's good to have. So, but yeah. Yep. That's it. That's it. More for the month of February. Yeah. And later episodes. Okay, bye. Bye bye.